Well, welcome back to the channel, Ron. I'm back on the '06 Ford Focus and got a problem with the heater control. If you remember last time, the problem I had was the selector switch. This time it's actually the heat control itself, and it is bound right up. So I got another one, and I'm going to go ahead and replace it just like I did the last one. I'm going to try to go through this relatively quick. We're going to pop off the dash. We're going to pull this out. I think there's one Phillips screw that holds that in there. We're going to pull off this bottom panel so we can access the bottom part of this controller and put it all back together, and we should be all set to go. So let's go ahead and get started. So step one, we need to pop off this panel and just take a regular screwdriver and just kind of stick it in there, and that should just pop right off there. Just like that. Now the shifter mechanism may be in the way. If so, you might have to turn the ignition on and pull that down so you can get that out of there. All right. Okay, now let's go down below. Now we need to remove this bottom panel. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 9mm bolts. When you drop that down, you're just going to kind of lower it down like that. All right, now that we have access, this is the one we had replaced several years ago. This is the one that we have to replace now. And all you need to do is there's a couple of tabs on either side. You just push that one, you push that one, and that will pop right out of there. Just like that. All right, back up here, one of the things we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pull the dial right out of there. All right, and then we want to get back behind there. Then we want to take a Phillips screwdriver and remove that one screw. And just turn that, and that will come right out of there. Okay, next let's just fish that out. There it is. There's the old one. Now we'll just take the new one, pull the dial off, and fish that right back in where we took the old one out. And then go ahead and put it in the same spot. You may find you might have to turn it a little bit to one side, clip it in. Go ahead and put the Phillips screw back in. And we are all set up here. So we can actually put that right back in. It should just snap right back in, just like that. Take our dial. That will really only go in one location. All right, now let's hook it up underneath. Okay, the next step is just take the unit and just kind of set it in there, just where the old one is. You may have to turn the dial a bit as you do it to line it up. Should snap right in, and there it is. We are back in service. Okay, next step is go ahead and put the panel back in. Just kind of slide it right back up there like that. Get your bolts started. Okay, we can put it back in park. One of the things you want to remember, and I didn't mention it before, when you take this out of gear, you might want to put a block underneath the wheel or something like that, just in case you're on a hill or in some sort of an incline. You don't want the vehicle rolling away. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So I am back up and running. It's working like a champ. So now I can go from cold to hot with no problem. So that's the second one I've had to do. Last time I did the selector switch. This time I had to do just the air temperature. Well, I hope that helps you with your 2006 Ford Focus, and we'll see you on the next one.